Hello, and welcome to another episode of Jake's episode of Katie. Today, we're talking about Katie, aka Barbie, aka Miss Pink Melts Away. When it comes to Katie, there are a lot of different things to take into mind. Number one, it's kind of her way or the highway. First thing to get past. Second, the more chocolate you put in her mouth, the more she smiles. It's just that simple. If she's mad, get her some white chocolate. Done. Easy. You don't have to worry about, oh, you look so pretty. She knows she looks pretty. She's got enough self-confidence for the world. A little bit of white chocolate and you're fine. Next is interacting with Katie. There's a couple different things that you're going to do when you hang out with Katie. Number one, you're going to go out to eat. When you go out to eat, she's going to want to go to a place that you're not going to like. Got to get over that hurdle. Because the more you fight it, the more she's going to fight back. It's like her favorite thing to do. So the best way is to find something that you like. Maybe like a macaroon. That's what I liked. That little macaroon they had when you had your little healthy food. Because for the most part, but can't say that. Because then she'll, start to argue. Second thing that you might be doing when you're hanging out with Katie is going to the movies. What you have to realize about that is that number one, the movie doesn't matter all that much. The best part for her is getting ready for the movies, which consists of putting in her fake hair, doing her makeup, darkening her mole, finding heels that go with her outfit, but at the same time don't match at all. Basically, she wants to look like if you grab every highlighter in the box and then you just poked a hole in all the ink and just mix it all together. Kind of like the poster behind me. That's kind of like her common outfit every day. So yeah, dress, she's going to pump up, and then throw on the heels, and that's about it. Then she'll grab her giant ass purse, put in water, tea, maybe some Oreos and whipped cream, and then she's good to go. And then she feels great, she looks good. So I'm as far as the night's concerned, she's already halfway through with it. So then you go to the movie, and she sips her tea, and she keeps all the movie long, but you just get used to it. Well, no, that's just like you core things that like can help people understand like your point of mind. Other things I could just talk about a whole video about just on how you interact with other people in like games, like pool, for example. I am a much better pool player than Katie, hands down, any day, anytime, anywhere. That's just how it is because I'm a guy. Big deal, guys are better at sports than girls. It's true. Look at all the world records. Now, Katie doesn't like to be beaten at anything, so she'll practice and she'll try and she'll talk a big game, but really, she's not gonna beat me. So, she might get lucky and I'll hit the 8 ball in for some reason, but when it comes down to it, I'm a better player. So then she gets upset, and then she'll completely skip topics and try to figure out something that she is better than me at. Which is almost nothing. Ow! That hurt! So, I was kidding!
This is
And
really
so,
good.
what?
This is really good.
I know, the cake's delicious, right? So then she'll want to play poker, which she loves to do because it's like something that she's kind of good at. And she pumps it up like she's this great player and nobody is better than her and this. She gets a kick out of it just because, she does win sometimes.
I always win.
You do not always win.
Yeah, I
do. We've played 3 times. She's won twice. I've won 1. So it's something that she feels like she has complete power over. Like she's kind of like directing how everything moves along, how the game progresses, and she loves it. She loves to be able to control each aspect, which tells you a lot about Katie. And that's because in her family, you've got her dad and her mom and her uncle. Her mom's off doing her own thing. Her dad and her uncle are usually off doing their own thing. So there's kind of just Katie. So Katie has you guys, you two people, and she likes to feel that sense of control because she doesn't have a lot of it in her house. She can't control what her mom goes and does or her dad goes and does. She can't control having them all in the same spot or having all dinner all together. So when she does have
I'm
that,
not controlling.
so when she does have that control, she gets off on it. Not that she's overbearingly over controlling, but she likes the sense of empowerment. She likes to be able to feel powerful, that she can have influence. That's why she dresses the way she does and acts the way she does, because she likes to have an influence. She's not a girl that's just going to walk by you and be like, oh, who was that? You're like, holy shit. Did you see what that girl was wearing? Did you see what that girl looked like? Did you see what she said? She's going to stand out. But she likes that. Because she's a girl with big boobs and platinum blonde hair, but also, can tell you, what's a calculus statement?
A derivative?
She knows the derivative of X, Y, and Z. And she loves
With
that.
respect to which?
With respect
letter?
to, yeah, exactly.
I'm
And she likes that she can be, this platinum Barbie, whatever, but at the same time, surprise you with her smarts. She likes to surprise people. She doesn't like to, be figured out. Oh, gosh, she hates that. Oh, man. She doesn't want anybody to, be able to, peg her or, know her completely and,
Is there
Yeah,
any good qualities about me?
yeah, I'd just say, you're smart and, you get all dressed up and you look pretty.
I'm like a highlighter pen.
Yeah. So, see, you're ruining my train of thought. I was getting my next segment is good things about you.
Okay.
Relax. So yeah, she likes the sense of empowerment. She likes to have the influence and be different. Whatever she can do to be different, she'll do. If you say, "Oh, I bet you won't do that," odds are she'll do it, even if it's something not good. We're not gonna get into the past of why she's at where she's at now. That's a whole nother story. Next is good things about Katie. Well, let's see. What are the good things? She's very intelligent. Not just academically, which she is extremely. Very, very smart. I will give you that any day. You're smarter than me. In math. Probably science, too, because it's basically math. But she's also very smart in, social settings and street smarts. I don't want any cake. Drop some on your bed. Very, very smart. She's very, I don't know, she's very aware of what's going on around her. She's not, as I'm just kind of floats through and doesn't notice things. If you're pissed off or if you're not happy, she'll notice it. Also, you can't really be super sly because she kind of gets on to what you're doing. So if you're trying to do something, be sly about it and not let her know, she's going to know for the most part. That goes hand in hand with she doesn't really take much guff. She has her ways and she's embedded in her ways and standards. I'm saying you don't change your standards or controls for other people. What I'm saying is if something happens that you don't necessarily agree with or aren't okay with, you're not gonna let it just drift on by and be just fine with it. You're gonna stand up and say something.